was fast. All right, guys. So, hello everyone. My name is Jason. I'm a channeler, and I'm here for a daily dose of hope, day 214. A daily dose of hope is just that, a daily dose of hope, because the energies on our planet have been increasing and will start to increase even more. And as they do, things are going to start getting wackier and wackier, and it's going to be hard to kind of stay in the neutral path because the polarities are going to start to get stronger. And so daily dose of hope is just that, just to help everyone kind of stay on the neutral path. So it's the yin and yang symbol, has both the yin and the yang. But if you look closely, there's a little line in the middle that goes in between, little zigzag line. That's the line that we're looking for, because that's the way of balancing both sides. That's the way of not tipping it one way or the other, because it's not like you're going to the light is going to conquer all of the dark, or the dark is going to conquer all of the light. It doesn't work that way. We're in a kind of balancing ball sort of thing. And so we got to take that middle path, and that's the way out of this. If we do this, then the whole thing just falls apart, and it's just like you got to do it over kind of thing. So so that's what a daily dose of hope is. It's something I was guided to do starting back in around February, to come on every day, and I haven't been coming on every single day, but almost every day. Sometimes I can't come on. So daily dose of hope has 3 parts: a bit of a talk, a bit of a channeling, and a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. So today just wanted to talk a little bit about so recently read in the news that there's I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it here. I'm on Rumble, I'm sure it's fine to say it, but here on YouTube. So it's a 4-letter agency that works with the government in America whenever an emergency happens. And so there's this book that I'm reading, or that I've been rereading for the past, I don't know how long, probably since I was like in my 20s for some reason. Hey, Kathy. It's by a writer called Thomas Pynchon, and the book's title is called Vineland. And for some reason, I've been reading it since the 90s, almost every day. It's I don't know what it is. I have this addiction to this book. I mean, I do read other books, but just this book, for some reason, I have to read a little bit of it. It feels like, for me, it always feels like an autobiography, and I don't really know why. I mean, I kind of know why, but so I'm not really sure. But in the book, they talk about this agency so the whole book is about the 60s generation. It's about this guy who is I don't think it's a spoiler. I mean, because it's not real. The story is not the thing. It's the writing and the beautiful way he writes these amazing sentences that take you into this world. And it's such an amazing world. I mean, just he can write a sentence that can just, it can tear your heart apart almost. I mean, it can just bring you so high, or can bring you so low, just in one sentence. An amazing writer. And so the story is about this guy who is a musician, and he's kind of like a hippie musician, and but his wife actually got involved with some government agencies somehow, and she was doing some kind of narc work or something like that. But anyway, she fell in love with this agent who was in the government, and anyway, the agent started going after the main. It's gonna be hard to, I can't really. But anyway, the So the story, though, they go into that government agency that I'm talking about, and so it's all about the downfall of the whole hippie and that world, that time. And it's kind of set in the 80s, so it's kind of like, for me, I kind of had hippie parents, and so then just to, I feel like I can relate to the daughter who's growing up in that kind of end of this kind of something, that there's this kind of time where something really special kind of happened, and then it just kind of all fell apart, and I became kind of hopeless, and And that was kind of like the 80s. That was that era. It's just like, what's going on? Where are we? Like that. That's why it really feels like the X generation. It's like, what? We're kind of in between everything. And so yeah, but it was just interesting that government agency came up again, because that was the place that was set aside for the mass arrests of all of the protesting hippies. That they were just going to put them, house them all there. And they had like tennis courts, and there was even like on the highway. They talked about this there, and now you can see videos of it, which is interesting on YouTube. They didn't have YouTube back then, but so were these like there. You can take a turn off of the highway, and you can't really see it from the highway, and it just goes into one of these camps, but it's completely camouflaged. And anyway, just it's interesting. So the book, that's what I mean. It's like watching The Simpsons. Like it seems to be kind of like, oh well, that happened in this book as well. That's interesting. And Thomas Pynchon's an interesting character as well, because no one's ever seen him, the writer. No one's ever seen his face. He actually appeared on The Simpsons once, and he had like a paper bag over his face just with the eyes cut out. And so he's a very mysterious figure in this world. But for me, he's be that as it may, his writing is very beautiful. So take everything aside. Who knows who is who and what they're doing and who they're associated with, but the writing is absolutely gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And yeah, and it's just for some reason for me, like that era, that hippie kind of era, that is, I think, replaying again at this time, but that was kind of like a practice session, I think, a practice run. And we're in the kind of real one now, where we're really working for this thing, and we're trying not to get caught up with like fashion or we're trying to walk the neutral path. We're not trying to get you know there were so many different pitfalls at that time, so much polarity. It was so easy to fall off and just like now, I grew up with that sad that happened after. It was just like, oh, that era is over, and where are we? What's going on? And back a little bit smarter now. We kind of figured a few things out, and we've got the internet, so we have search and know what's really going on. I think that would have changed a lot of things at that time. So anyway, that's my blurb. But anyway, just that book. I do recommend the book. I mean, he's one of my favorite writers, and for some reason I read it every night. So yeah, I think I'm addicted to this book. So let's see, TT Tracy, how about a big love blanket on Hurricane Milton the monster, as he's being called? He just needs some love. The fear is feeding him. Yeah, definitely. That's our pocket of peace for today. For that whole yeah, for everything that's happening. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it a cappella today, because I left my drum over there. And I'm just gonna go into a channeling though beforehand, and we'll ask to see who wants to come through and what they want to say about what's going on today. I'm feeling a strong sanat energy, coming in. So we'll see. Here we go. Greetings, we are that one that you know of as Sanat. We're here and we're here and we're here and we're over there and we're over there and we're under there, and we are everywhere that you could imagine us, because we are not necessarily in a place, just like you are not in a place. You are in a place, but you're not in a place. You are associated with a place is the best way to put it. But you are not of any of these places that you are in. You are more than all of these places. And so much more than all of these places, because all of these places don't really exist. They are just places in your mind, you might say. They are imaginary places that are agreed upon imaginary places. For example, Neverland, in that sense. You are in Neverland, and your belief in this place is what keeps it going. Your belief in this place that you are in is what keeps it going. You share a shared belief with the whole mass consciousness about different things on your planet. And what is happening now is you are becoming aware of that belief. You are becoming aware, you're coming to the edges of that belief. You're coming to the edges and understanding that your belief is what powers this whole world, powers everything that you see, powers everything that you feel, all of the things down here in this third dimension when you have your eyes open. When you close your eyes, that is different. When you close your eyes and you go into the peace, you are going into the truth. You are going into something separate. But when you are in place, when you are in a place, when you're seeing things with your visual eyes, when you're here on this third dimension, when you're going through your day, a lot of the times you are in this shared illusion. And this is what is happening is you are understanding that it is a belief system. And once you start to understand the belief system, then you can start to shift your beliefs. You start to see that, my belief in this is what created this, my belief in this is what created this, and this is something that I don't want to see, so I don't want to believe in this anymore. And this is something that is taught in many of your children's dramas, your Neverland, the Peter Pan, the belief. The belief is what powers it. The belief is what powers. Neverland is not Neverland. Neverland is your land. This land that you are on, this is Neverland. And it is your belief that powers it. And do you want to see all of the things that you're seeing, or would you like to see different? If you would like to see different, you need to believe different. And you need to understand that you're believing. Many of you don't even think that you're believing. Many of you think that you have no power over the things that you see. You have all of the power over the things that you are seeing. You are the creator. You are the Wizard of Oz. And you're not just standing behind the curtain. You are an actual Wizard of Oz. You are creating everything that you see. What a beautiful thing. And what a scary thing to realize for the first time. We understand that. We understand that. But there's no reason for fear. There's no reason for fear. You are here to hear this message at this time because it is time for you to hear this message. All things are run by divine timing, and you have been guided to listen to this message for this reason, because you're coming to the edges of your beliefs and coming to the edges of your belief systems. Now you hold on to your belief systems strongly because you feel that if you let go of your belief systems, then everything will be destroyed. Your whole life will fall apart. And that is the complete opposite. Everything will start to make more sense once you let go of your belief systems. But everything that was in your old belief system will stop to make sense. So in that sense, your belief system will completely fall apart. Yes, but you will not fall apart because you are made of love and you cannot fall apart. We are that one that you know of as Sanat. All right. Pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I think we're kind of connecting in with this hurricane thing too, this belief. And I think that's what this Pocket of Peace is. So thank you, Sanat, for the theme. So we are going to unbelieve in the power of this hurricane. We're going to unbelieve in the strength of the hurricane. We're going to believe that it doesn't have to be as strong as it is said to be. And we're going to take away our energy from it. Yeah. So, Kathy, you say going to check Vineland out. Yeah, I recommend it. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe just my taste. I don't know. So check it out. If you like it, you like it. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know if he's up for everyone. He's a bit of a wacky writer, but I think you might like him. TTT Tracy, thanks for not bringing the big guns for comfort. Yeah. Right. We're at the edges of our belief system. The edges, yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Let's do an a cappella Pocket of Peace, and yeah. If I could like gospel sing, I'd gospel sing, but I'm not much of a gospel singer. I can only gospel sing when no one's listening, when no one's around. So, but yeah, that would actually add a lot to that. So anyway, Kathy, you say, I am made of love and cannot fall apart. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. That's good quote. That could be a really good shirt. I'm made of love, can't fall apart. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to go into a Pocket of Peace now. And yeah, as Sanat said, we're made of love and we cannot fall apart. So here we go. I'd like you guys to imagine that you are in your comfortable place, the place that makes you feel the most comfortable. And I'd like you to just relax into that place. Take a few deep breaths and just feel relaxed. And then I'd like you just to imagine that you're kind of surrounded by the mist of unconditional love. It's this, today, let's make it a golden light. It's a golden light that just comes in and surrounds you, and it's just very gentle. And it's like a warm blanket. It just makes you feel so comfortable and so at ease. And then in this unconditional love, all fear is gone, all sadness is gone, all pain is gone. This is unconditional love. This is your birthright. You were given this before you were born. You're going to have this after you leave. It will never leave you. This is yours. And in this love, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to regret. And this love comes in and it reminds you that, you remind your heart that you're love too. Yeah, you're made of love. You're made of love and you cannot fall apart. You can't lose the plot. You're making the plot. So think of that and imagine that and let that love fill up your heart and let it just warm up your whole body and then spread it out, because this love just wants to expand throughout the whole world. It's just expanding out into your space, into your room, into the floors, into the ceilings, into the walls, into the windows, the pens, the desks, the paper. Everything around you is just covered with love, and being love, it's also hope. And hope is what we need. Hope is what we all need right now. And that hope is coming from your love, from your heart. Look at that. What an amazing superpower you have. You can create hope. You can create hope out of anything because you are the hope. And so you're just imbuing everything around you with hope, and it's just going out. It just keeps wanting to expand. It's too big for any room, for any space. It's bigger than anything because it's the truth. And the truth has to be known. It has to expand. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's spreading out throughout all the rivers, throughout all of the oceans, throughout all of the highways, throughout all of the byways, in the forests, and in all of the malls, in the supermarkets, in the stores, in the barber shops, the fast food shops, the slow food shops, the medium-sized slow food shops, all of the different, any kind of speed shops. It's just spreading out through everything. And it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's going up into the sky. It's going up into the sky. It's going up into all these clouds that are moving in funny ways, and it's saying, we are love. We are love, and we're here to make love. And so this love is going out into all those clouds, into all those funky shaped clouds that we've never seen when we were kids, but we're starting to see now. And it's going out and it's discussing. It's saying, hey, clouds, we're love. We're going to shift this all into love. We're shifting it into love. And the clouds they tend to look a little bit wary of love, but love just comes in and gives them a big hug, and then they're just in love. Now all the clouds are just changed back into love, and they're saying, wow, I don't know where I was or what I was thinking, but they're rubbing their eyes and they're saying, yeah, I'm here and I'm love, and I'm going to bring love to this planet as a cloud in the way that I can bring love to this planet. Yeah, and that's what we've done. We've just flipped that cloud into a cloud of love, and it will work for the love of the planet and for the love of everyone. It will help you. And so we're just doing that to the whole sky now. You know, this power of love, it travels at the speed of love, which is the fastest speed available in your universe. So now everything is covered with love, and everything is covered with hope. You look up in the sky and look at that. That's love, and that's hope. And I'm love, and I'm hope. And this thing cannot get me down, because I am love. I am so much bigger than all of this, than all of these things. I am pure love, and love is the truth, and love is the power. And so we're just sending this love out into all those spaces, all those places where there are people who are suffering, who are sad, who are struggling, and we're just sending that love out there, and they're feeling it, and they're saying, yeah, I'm love. You know what? I've got this thing. I've got this thing. I can handle this thing. Not only can I handle this thing, but I am going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to get through this, and I'm going to find the most beautiful path imaginable. In fact, I'm walking on it right now because nothing's going to stop me now because I found the love. It's inside me. I don't have to look outside any of these things. I'm going to walk the path of love through sometimes what might look like an untenable path. I'm walking right through it, and I'm going to find my way because I've got the love, and we've got source at our back. Our source has our back. We are love. And so we've got all of the power of the universe behind us. We've got all of the support of the universe behind it. We've got this. We've got this. We've got this. We've got this. We even got the clouds. We even got the weather now. The weather is turned into the weather of love. Everything is love. You turn on the weather channel, they're saying today it's going to be love, tomorrow it's going to be love, it's going to be love throughout the night, and tomorrow the love will last all throughout the day and into the night again. It's raining love tomorrow, and then it's going to be love, sunny love tomorrow. So everything is turning into love, and we're shifting all those stories of fear, of sadness, of anger, of pain. They're all love stories now. They're all love stories now because we've shown the light in them, and they're all love. Everything is love now. Oh, yeah, no, Kathy, I know. I am made of love and cannot fall apart. Yeah, that's what he said. Hey, Kathy said, "Hey, funky clouds, we're in love." All right, guys. So yeah, that's our pocket of peace for day 214. Where are we at? October 8th. It's October 8th here in Japan, 9:32. I hope you are hopeful wherever you are in the world. And TT Tracy, I hope, yeah, yeah. I hope you're doing well, and I pray for you, and I pray for everyone out there. Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna figure it all out, and yeah. Send love to Milton and his creators. Yeah, yeah. Oh, right, to the creators as well. Yeah. So they're just like, what did we wait? Hold on. Let's recreate this. Let's make this a love cloud. So, all right, guys. I hope you're hopeful, and hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, Kathy and TT Tracy, for joining in. And yeah. Whoa. Thank you, guys. So, ciao.